From unexpected character transformations to universe-altering events, these developments are leaving fans and readers alike questioning the very fabric of the Marvel multiverse.
So buckle up as we embark on a journey through the most intriguing twists and turns that have reshaped the Marvel landscape this year.
I'm Amanda McKnight.
And I'm AJ Spatola, and we present to you the top 10 biggest Marvel comic changes of 2023 so far. At number 10 is the Hulk vs Cthulhu. The Incredible Hulk number 3 has delivered a colossal showdown that's got everyone buzzing. In the latest issue, we witnessed the unimaginable as the Hulk throws down with none other than the Eldritch Terror itself, Cthulhu. That's right, you heard me correctly. Hulk vs Cthulhu. Now, I've got to admit, we're only 3 issues deep into this story, and the Hulk literally just punched Cthulhu itself, and I'm absolutely here for it. Now, while the series as a whole might not be the same as the classic Immortal Hulk, where we explore the complex duality of Banner and the Hulk, it certainly combines the eerie horror elements of Immortal with the epic monster battles that the Hulk lore is known for. The big green question, of course, is whether this clash of the ages will stand the test of time as we venture further into the series. But for now, let's relish in the sheer spectacle of the Hulk taking on one of Lovecraft's most fearsome creations. It's a new Marvel edition that's got fans like me eagerly flipping those pages, wondering what other surprises await us in this thrilling new storyline.
Number 9. The Bachelor Life. While the previous run on Spider-Man felt like it was setting up a return to the relationship we've so often loved, and that for a long time was Spidey's status quo, the long-awaited but relatively short-lived marriage of Mary Jane and Peter Parker, Zeb Wells' run on the series seems to have permanently quashed that idea. My heart, you can hear it breaking. I was really excited for Wells' run, but even I was bummed when I began to feel there would be no payoff for us Peter MJ shippers from Nick Spencer's story. Unless things start to move down a different path, it seems more than likely that Mary Jane and Peter Parker will never get together ever again, and instead MJ will continue to maybe be happily married to Paul Rabin and continue to fight crime. Now with randomized luck-based powers as the hero jackpot. Not something I ever thought I'd be saying, but here we are. Peter, however, seems to be destined to always have bad luck in love. He was with Black Cat temporarily after things fell apart between him and Mary Jane, but now even that is no longer a thing, so he is once more single.
If you're enjoying this video so far, you could support the channel by pressing like, subscribing to Top 10 Nerd, and ringing that notification bell. Next up on the list is number 8. Spider-Man is the new Green Goblin. Our list introduces a shocking emergence of a new Green Goblin, and no, it's not Norman Osborn, but our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man himself. See, Kraven the Hunter and the Queen Goblin join forces in a revenge-fueled alliance, leading to a wicked twist. See, Spider-Man gets infused with Norman's dark legacy and memories, becoming the new Green Goblin. As the Amazing Spider-Man issue 33 kicks off, Peter Parker, now sporting the black suit, takes center stage with an intriguing monologue, delving into why he still clings to his infamous black suit, hinting at hidden depths to his motives. But Peter's not just here to talk about fashion choices. He's realized that Kraven's meddling has transformed him, and he's done playing nice. Our edgier Spidey goes on a rant highlighting how villains like Kraven perceive him as an easy target because of his friendly demeanor. But no more Mr. Nice Spidey. He's had enough and vows that no villain will escape his justice. Spider-Man's newfound determination doesn't go unnoticed. In a shocking turn of events, he ends up burying Kraven alive, marking his the first name off of his hit list. This darker persona promises a reckoning for villains who've long eluded their just desserts.
Number 7. Captain Marvel takes charge. Captain Marvel recently took over the Avengers as the new team leader, and I am loving it. In the first issue of Avengers from 2023, Carol was introduced as the new captain of the team after having been elected in basically like a poll by card-carrying Avengers roster members. Tony gave Carol the news and she started to assemble her team, and I'm pretty here for who she picked, honestly. Although I would have loved to see her pick Spider-Woman. I still think, overall, she made some great selections for who would be joining her on the Avengers this time around. I especially really love her pick for Vision and her reasoning behind it. You should check out the first issue. That's all I'm saying. Just the first issue at least.
Next up at number 6 is Tony Stark, Kang the Conqueror. Kang is here to crash the party in his stunning new Iron Man suit, and I just couldn't wait to talk about it. His bold new look is revealed on a variant cover of Ultimate Invasion number 4, which is set to release September 27th. In this altered reality, the Maker, which is an alternate Reed Richards, wields time travel to reshape the world to his liking, erasing heroes like the Fantastic Four and leaving villains to power. Yet challenges emerge, including creating a time-traveling army modeled after the Avengers like Thor and Captain America. Here, Iron Man is Howard Stark, and the Maker suspects him of creating a powerful time machine, setting the stage for a clash with Kang. But who's under the Kang mask here? Possibilities are abound as Ultimate Invasion charts its own path free from established lore. The answer lies within these pages, promising an exciting twist in the Marvel saga. There was already a lot of speculation with the release of Ultimate Invasion 3 that Tony himself would be revealed as some sort of Kang the Conqueror variant, and this new look might just prove that theory. But we'll just have to wait for issue 4 to drop to find out.
Number 5. Limbo comes to Earth, but not in the manner that you would expect. In the last few years in the comics, in the pages of New Mutants, we've seen Limbo get a new ruler in the form of Madeline Pryor's Goblin Queen. Magic wasn't overthrown or anything like that. She actually chose to relinquish her metaphorical crown and step down from her place as ruler, passing on the responsibility to Maddie. This was because Maddie had basically convinced her that she was ultimately ready to turn over a new leaf. Then Dark Web happened, and some of the character development was kind of rescinded, but by the end of that event, ultimately restored, with Jean Grey sharing her memories of raising baby Christopher, aka Nathan Summers, aka Cable, with Maddie. In the end, Maddie decided to step into the light, bringing her realm of often unwanted demons with her, so that finally, those forced to hide in the darkness could be seen and accepted by the world. Kind of a beautiful little moral there. She did this by bringing the realm of Limbo to New York City with her Limbo Embassy. Now that should make for an interesting change to the NYC skyline.
Next up at number 4, we've got Carnage versus the Venoms of the Multiverse. It took 3 issues for this version of the Carnage to finally see a setback in his plan to eliminate every alternate version of Venom in the multiverse. It's a really badass series with a lot of good subplots, but let's just get to the main course. The Carnage symbiote, now unshackled from his bond to Cletus Cassidy and endowed with new demonic abilities, rampages across the multiverse, relentlessly hunting down countless versions of Venom. Enter the intriguing Venom Man-Thing, seen in the newest release in number 4, a fusion of the Venom symbiote and Theodore Salas, also known as the Man-Thing. This mysterious creature boasts the extraordinary powers of strength and interdimensional teleportation to corrosive acid touch with both physical and mystical properties. Even more captivating, the Man-Thing's dominion over plant life takes a unique twist when merged with the symbiote. As the demise of the Venomverse unfolds in issue 3, the Man-Thing, tainted by Venom's influence, becomes a symbiote ecosystem of epic proportions. Capable of growing to kaiju-like sizes and telepathically controlling plant life, its powers seem limitless. The stakes are high as Carnage confronts the Venom Man-Thing, and the fusion of the Venom symbiote and the Man-Thing's incredible abilities paints a grim picture of a world ensnared in chaos, offering a thriving narrative that fans don't want to miss.
Number 3. End of an era. I think one of the wildest changes we are seeing coming to Marvel Comics this year, and likely continuing into next in terms of the fallout, is the end of the Krakoan era. I'll never be ready to say goodbye, and it's seriously super sad to see happening in the comics, but that's where we're at. The decline of Krakoa has been building up for a while, I would say since last year, and I suppose we should be happy that we even got this much of it, considering that it was supposed to end a long time ago in terms of Jonathan Hickman's plans, but still, I didn't even want it to end. I never want it to end. It's such a beautiful time. However, with the cataclysmic events of the 2023 Hellfire Gala, the last Hellfire Gala possibly ever, still bummed that I couldn't get a ticket to the SDCC Hellfire Gala this year, it's clear that this period of X-Men history is drawing to a close. I just don't know how we're going to return to the status quo after all this, though.
At number 2, Wilson Fisk owns the Hellfire Club. See, Wilson Fisk is no longer the Kingpin. He's passed the villainous torch to his son during Devil's Reign, reshaping the criminal landscape. However, Fisk isn't fading away. He's embraced a new persona in the invincible Iron Man number 9, shaking things up. Fisk, who sought Krakoan citizenship through marriage, now looms as a potential threat during the X-Men's turbulent times, teased in the Fall of X. Brace yourself for a dark and impactful shift in the X-Men narrative, with the Kingpin of the Hellfire Club at the antithesis of the X-Men's headaches.
Number 1. It's about to get ultimate. The Ultimate Universe has once more returned. We at Top 10 Nerd have been anticipating this return since the days of 2020. Remember all those videos we did about Ultimate? It's because we thought it was coming back then. But it's coming back now! Finally, the time is nigh. It's happening. Jonathan Hickman has returned to Marvel to bring back the Ultimate Universe by having the Maker become free from his prison in 616 with a trajectory set to return home. He not only does this, but he is then tasked with rebuilding the entire universe after it was wiped from existence during the Secret Wars era. So it's not just a return to Ultimates, but it's a return to Ultimates as imagined by Evil Reed Richards, aka the maker of Earth 1610 originally.
That's it for this one.
Thanks for watching. Until next time, you stay nerdy.
Later, nerds.
Bye.